when we want to try and improve something in our life, whether that be something simple like drinking more water, or diet, or exercise, or work, it's very easy to focus on what we're not doing and then judging ourselves for that. What kind of person am I that doesn't eat healthily? What kind of person am I to not drink enough water? It's very easy to focus on what we're not doing and then judge that and judge ourselves for that. But in conversations and in my own past, I've never found that useful. I've never found it useful for us to concentrate and judge. And essentially, I used to wallow in that feeling of not being good enough because of I wasn't losing weight, or I wasn't doing more work, or whatever. And in the client conversation today, a similar topic had come up in terms of just doing a bit better at work, or drinking that more water. And the thing is that it's very easy to feel like we don't have control. It's very easy to focus on the fact, what I don't know, I can't control anything. I can't drink more water, or I can't do more work. It is very easy to fall into that. But what I talked about, and using examples from my past, because I used to be overweight and I used to not drink enough water, is that when I started to take the feeling out of doing those things, so I need to feel good to drink water, I need to feel good to go to the gym, I need to feel good or right to do work. When I took that out of it, when I took that feeling out of it, and I just did the things anyway, then inevitably my feelings changed, and I just started going to the gym, and I turned it into a routine. And I turned drinking water into a routine, or food, eating healthily, into a routine. And particularly a good example for me that I used in my coaching conversation was in regards to the gym. If I left me going to the gym when we weren't in lockdown, if I left that to a feeling, then I would probably go once a week, maybe. But before lockdown, when I used to go to the gym, I just took the feeling out of it. I went 3 days a week. I went Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I used to get off the bus and just go, oh, gym day. I'm just going. And I took that feeling of up to it, or good out of it. And even I went when I didn't feel, I felt a bit tired. I still went anyway. And what I found was, not only did I actually go 3 days a week, but my feelings changed. I got to the gym, and actually my thinking around that changed. And this relates to absolutely everything. And if you're watching this and thinking, oh, how does that relate to me in work? Well, if we just take that feeling of being good, so already, so if you take out that feeling of I don't feel up to creating coaching clients, or whatever your business is today, if you keep leaving it up to that, then the likelihood is that you'd never, or you very rarely, do anything. So if you just create a simple structure around your job, around whatever you want to create or be better in your life, then if you create a structure to take that feeling of being I was just going to say good enough, but feeling ready or up to it, if you take that out of it, then you'll just get on with the job. You'll just turn up and get on with things. And if you put that structure, that routine in, then eventually it become a habit, and eventually you'll just do it anyway. Now I go, when we're not in lockdown, I just go climbing, or I go to the gym. I just go. I don't think about it. I just go. And my client found that really useful this morning. So I just wanted to share that with you, and just to say that these things are in your control, and you can just look at one small thing that you can do today to try and create a structure, or just to try and help yourself take that feeling of that need to feel something before you do something. If you put in a structure or create a schedule to help yourself, then inevitably you'll get more work done, you'll lose weight, or you'll drink more water, or whatever you want. So that's what I wanted to share with you today.